It's been a very busy, interesting and challenging 18 months. We'd already had the historic issues of our previous contractor going into administration, and then when we had got into a position to go back out to find another contractor, we were doing that just as COVID struck. We had to delay about 6 months, and then eventually we brought in our contractor that has completed the site for opening. But we've managed all that through and have worked really closely with all our contractors and suppliers.
We really have evolved over the last 12 months. We recruited a facilities supervisor, an operations manager, a catering manager, an education officer, and of course we've had a fantastic bank of interns from all across the country and the world getting involved in the development of our business.
Right, Tash, just remember those waffles.
The team have done very well in ensuring that we're hitting our timelines all the way throughout this project, delivering the phases on budget and within our timescales, even with the environmental factors of Brexit, with COVID, with materials increasing in price, with logistic issues. They've done a marvellous job.
Chester House offers such a variety of different things for everybody. We have the Archaeological Centre, we have the fantastic house which will provide bed and breakfast accommodation and fantastic cafe facilities with amazing views over the Nen Valley. We have a wonderful variety of shops and outlets. We have the Threshing Barn, which will provide fantastic function space for up to about 120 people.
We are so much more than just a building complex here in the facilities we have on site. We're an 85-acre, free-to-enter visitor attraction with many large open green spaces where people will be able to come and improve their mental health and well-being. And children will be able to come here as well and get involved in our large natural outdoor play area, which has been purpose-built for people to be able to really connect to nature and wildlife.
Chester House, given its location, is a key destination, part of the whole destination Nen Valley. So there's an ambition for North Hants Council in particular to really join up the whole of the North Hants area through what we call our Greenway or our Green Corridor, which is about the river. It's about all the sort of cycling and walkways that we're building, and we want it to stretch right the way around the length and breadth of the area. Chester House is on that route, is part of that destination, and we want people to come and really understand and enjoy everything that North Hants has to offer.
We've been working with many organisations across the country to get the Chester House estate ready whilst preserving our natural and historical landscape. One of them is Natural England, with a large stewardship scheme that we've been carrying out over the last 12 months, which was replacing over 3,000 metres of fencing, dense scrub clearance, as well as creating visitor footpaths. We've also been working with Historic England to be able to make the site accessible, and that's included a large footpath going through the wider estate, which is completely wheelchair accessible, and also a large car park, which we can now park up to around 400 cars within the Claudius Way entrance. We're finally accessible by water. We've managed to complete a huge project with the Environmental Agency and Nenscape with our brand new river mooring based on the Nen. This enables us to be connected through water so people can stay overnight on our mooring, and we're also really proud to have partnered up with Canoe 2 down at Rushton Lakes, so people will be able to hire kayaks and canoes and come down to us on the day and be able to explore our historic landscape. We're really proud that we've managed to fill our artisan shopping courtyard very quickly with some fantastic Northamptonshire businesses. Our suppliers range from alcoholic drinks to a farm shop to a florist to antiques and so much more. We're working with many different organisations across the county, one of them being Made in Northamptonshire, which will be able to showcase Northamptonshire's produce and suppliers.
We sit right between Stanwick Lakes and Rushden Lakes and even into Wellingborough and beyond. So all those supply chains can get here. We're right on the A45.
We need to make the site sustainable, being able to engage with local businesses who are renting space here. Not only do they have a footprint here, but they are obviously making a huge contribution to the local economy. But it's also about that wider offer and linking in with businesses across the North Hants area.
The Chester House estate belongs to the community, and for us to be sustainable and to still be here in 10, 20, 30 years' time, the community needs to take ownership of this site. We couldn't be here today and we couldn't be opening our doors without the support of the local community within our volunteering programme, which is run in partnership with our partners at Nenscape.
We opened our volunteering programme back in the spring, even when works were just sort of starting on site, and I think we've had hundreds and hundreds of volunteers register, and there's a whole raft of things that they're now involved in, from building shelving, building the bars, putting the shops together, laying the matting for the car park, you name it, volunteers have been doing it. They come time and time again, day in, day out, and it's been invaluable and will continue to be so.
The Ark is now open to the public. We already have researchers booked in to come and look at the archives. And we're currently in the processes of moving things around the store, moving old archives to the store, and we soon will start properly cataloguing so that the stuff will be available and accessible online.
A couple of pieces this way. Thank you.
We're just helping Ben to sort out the Ark, moving boxes, sorting through all the boxes of documents at the moment.
We wouldn't be able to run what we do here without volunteers. People are incredibly generous with their time and have all sorts of amazing skills that we can definitely utilise. See all the inclusions there.
At the moment we're just pot washing some of the finds that were found this year. Various bits of pot and bone, oyster shells.
It's nice to see what's going to be revealed at the end. When you've got a dirty old bit of pot, it can turn out to be something actually quite special. Because the site is so old, it covers a whole range of history for us, and that's what I enjoy. I've always enjoyed history.
It's nice that the public can come in and see the Roman site, the cemetery, all the finds.
For the last 6 months, we've been working on a huge interpretation programme which will sit within our learning centre, which goes through all of the different eras on site, whilst also relating a lot of the stories and the information to a lot of the finds that have been found at the Chester House estate over many years. Within the interpretation centre, we've been working very closely with the University of Leicester and our design consultants to make it relatable to the UK national curriculum, as well as having many finds that have been found at Chester House estate on display for the first time.
We now have a brilliant state-of-the-art education centre which will be open to schools and families to visit and really get involved in learning about the history of the area and the Roman settlement.
What I can do as an army, I can move along and I can get in there up close to the enemy.
The partnership with the Creating Tomorrow's Trust, which is our main education partner, where we're going to be working day in, day out with young people with some learning disabilities, providing amazing opportunities for them to increase their skills. So for me, that's one of the most wonderful things of this project.
Currently, within the UK, only 6% of adults with learning difficulties can get full-time paid work after finishing school. We want to change that, and that's why we're getting students work experience in all different areas of our business.
We've got the cafe, we've got the bed and breakfast, we've got the shops, the wedding venue. They'll get the learning, but they'll also get the hands-on job experience, and that is invaluable.
Our internship has enabled our students to develop skills and build their confidence in all areas of the business, but what they are leaving with at the end of their internship is real valuable experience and something very tangible to sell within their next job interview. We're really pleased to also be working with Moulton College with our land stewardship, our maintenance and our facilities management. The Moulton students can get involved in all different areas of our estate management, so they could one day be doing trimming in the landscape, learning how to use our tractors and our machinery. They can be getting involved in our estate management, our building repairs. They will help run this estate and keep us sustainable moving forwards. So we're working with some fantastic education facilities across the UK, one of them being the University of Leicester, who will run all of our heritage and archaeology and history programmes with Key Stage 1 through to 4, also giving people the opportunity to get involved in our archaeological community digs, which take place every year.
Who knows what candles are made out of?
Wax.
Okay, did they have lots and lots of wax in Roman times? No. So instead, they used animal fats. There are so many places around the country where people can't access for various reasons, whether it's the cost of tickets, etc. By being a free-to-enter site, it means that anyone can come and learn about their local heritage for free and learn about multiple periods of history which are on the national curriculum. Why did the Romans want to pick this spot because of the river?
Because there's lots of fish in.
Lovely. And what's
water.
Fantastic. Why is the water important?
So they can drink.
So they can drink and they can
wash themselves.
We do a mixture of informal learning for family groups ranging from very little ones all the way up to school groups. That could be before school, after school, that could be brownies, scouts. We just want to provide a learning opportunity for everyone.
I like about it because we can learn about the new stuff about the Romans, what we haven't learned about yet.
We need to ensure that we constantly review and evolve what we're doing here on site to make us relevant and make us exciting for the general public. And we've got a really ambitious team that really want to push this site to the next level, ensuring that we are a sustainable visitor attraction and a successful archive and education facility for many years to come.
The sort of ethos of the place is about opportunities for all, and I'm really pleased that we're starting to deliver on that.
This project now is off the ground and it is going to be an absolute success.